Jinyao Pass. Jinyao means to drive away evil spirits. A monster invasion, the monster's army is attacking. Why did the Golden Winged Rock clan suddenly assemble a monster army? What should we do, now that His Majesty is not in the country? If a major war breaks out, you and I can't even hold our ground with our forces. Stop for a second and listen to what I have to say. This Highness has two ways of doing this. First, we will avoid any confrontation no matter what they do, so that we won't have casualties. This second is to send envoys. Even if Dian has to take a step back to hold negotiations, it's fine. Who said that they want my Dian to take a step back? Father, since the Golden Winged Rock clan wants to start a war, my Dian naturally cannot shrink back. But I hereby proclaim the beginning of the Second Great War. Don't worry, heaven will not disappoint those who try their best. With the help of an expert, Dian will never fear the Golden Winged Rock clan again. Expert? What? The reason Father actually took fifth brother out alone was to find this expert. Was this such a secret matter? Wait a minute, what does this represent? Has Father already decided to make fifth brother the crown prince? And everything that Jixian now possesses is because of a piece of writing he gave to Father on his birthday. He also said that he received that piece of writing from an expert. Is it possible that it's the same expert Father is talking about? We are in a desperate situation. King of Golden Winged Rock's clan, thousands of years ago, Dian was defeated in the war and ceded 5 continents. This isn't only a disgrace for the Dian dynasty, it's a humiliation for the human race. On this day, I'm going to destroy your Golden Winged Rock clan. If we take back those 5 continents, we will regain the human race's destiny. Humph, what a joke. This is not the first time you have said something like that. How did the last great war end anyway? You, Jian, now are just that, someone who speaks a lot of nonsense. Today I will lead the Golden Winged Rock clan and thoroughly conquer your Dian. You're talking big even though your soldiers were almost wiped out. You really don't know what's good for you. Look how in one fell swoop I seize your a painting. Is this what encourages you to defeat me? You're simply insulting me. Come here. It's time. Don't falter, he's only bluffing. Everyone present saw with their own eyes a radiant light, piercing through the world. The trembling stars, the sky, the planet, and everything else in the world seemed to be wrapped up in it. Disappear. The Golden Winged Rock's king, as well as his army, in a split second, suffered a crushing defeat. What? This is not even the most amazing, this void. It was cut open by a sword. Precisely. That sword just now made me feel that death had come for me. Golden Winged Rock's king, acknowledge your mistake. Humph. I've said it before, if you return the ceded lands back to Dian, this conflict shall end. I don't have any other demands. I agree. Do I even dare to disagree? If he uses that painting again, I'll lose my life. 5 continents, that originally belonged to the human race, to the Dian dynasty, we have finally retrieved our lands. It's incredible, Dian actually won the Second War? It's obvious that there is a wide gap in strength. There is something fishy here. I heard that a man came out of a painting and swung his sword, opening a void whilst cutting down the stars, directly repelling the army of demons. Is that true? Was it a saint from ancient times, or maybe one of Dian's forefathers? Both options are wrong. I know who that person is. Golden Winged Rock clan, powerful and incomparable in the world, they are all extremely powerful in the demon domain, with profound foundations. However, the battle between the Great Yin Dynasty and the Golden Winged Rock clan, the Great Yin Dynasty won with an overwhelming power. However, this victory, instead of saying that it is the Great Yin Dynasty's, rather, I would say, the horrible existence is that of a certain expert behind the scenes. Jiang Chen, everything is within his control. No way, how can he be so powerful? The Great Yin Dynasty is not under Jiang Chen's control, right? It shouldn't happen that fast, right? If he really took control of the Great Yin Dynasty, God knows what he would do. That is the top power of the human race. Any decision will affect the entire cultivation world. Only, he has not yet taken full control of the Great Yin Dynasty. No, I can't think anymore. Humph? Since that day, I have been studying this picture. trying to repair the source of my lack of physique. And the effect is surprisingly good. I can clearly feel that the ice phoenix body of the cold prison has fundamentally changed from before. My cultivation is smoother than before, not to mention that it's also more powerful. But I always feel like I am lacking something. Although this picture of thousands of miles of ice can help me improve my cultivation, the cold prison ice phoenix seems to have reached a certain limit. My physique is indeed repaired, but still missing something. Originally I thought it was an illusion, but the more I cultivated, the stronger this feeling became. Could it be? This is also the trap set by that person. Knowing that I wanted to repair the cold prison ice phoenix body, he gave me this painting. But in fact, this painting cannot completely restore its origin, but will it have an effect on me? The reason why that person seems to be helping me. In fact, it is to let me fall into his trap step by step. Trying to completely control me with this? Beep it, I've fallen for it. It's my fault for wanting to repair my physique, being too impulsive, and thus not thinking about the consequences, what to do. The missing part of my physique will certainly affect my future cultivation, consequences. Originally, I thought that I could repair my physique and increase my strength as soon as possible to fight against Jiang Chen. Now that plan can't happen at all. And if that person is really as powerful as I think he is, I can't tell the Holy Lord and the elders about this yet. That is an existence that the entire Holy Land cannot fight. If I tell the Holy Land, it will only bring trouble. It seems there is only one way. Whoever hung the bell on the tiger's neck must untie it. It seems that I must go there. Young master. Is it already over? Yes, the acupuncture is over. The next thing is to boil the herb and drink it. I'm really busy these days. Every day, I have to go to Yuhua City to prepare medicinal herbs and give Sulinger acupuncture. I haven't been so diligent since traversing. Forget it, I'll take a lunch break later. I'm going to take a lunch break, so please look after the house. Thank you, young master, we'll take care of the house. Miss, the medicine is being concocted, so you can drink it soon. Uncle Lan, look. Her evolution is finally coming to an end. To Ashan Fox clan, as far as I know, the strongest bloodline is the Fox Emperor, who has only 5 tails. And this little fox, its bloodline seems to be stronger, if I'm not mistaken. She should be the daughter of the Fox Emperor, 6 tails bloodline, Tushimo. Don't ask why it's drawn like this, it also has benefits, hehehe. If she's really Tushimo, it is her blessing to be raised by a young master. Since the Tushan clan bloodline suffered a curse after a war in ancient times, since then, there hasn't been any pure offspring. Tushimo has 6 tails, although it is not even close to its peak. But she only needs to continue staying by young master's side. After that she will certainly be able to continue evolving. In the end, 9 tails is not impossible. The 9-tailed Tushan Fox clan haven't appeared for many years. Yo, it turned back to 1 tail? Looks like she's going to be sleeping for a while. Miss, it's about time to prepare your medicine. Okay. I can feel it, the effect of the heavenly severing meridian is slowly weakening as the treatment progresses. The young master said that after the 2nd course treatment, there will be a complete change. Once the 3rd course of treatment is completed, the heavenly severing meridian will be completely eradicated. At that time, I will be able to cultivate to my heart's content and choose the path I want to take. Huh! Suddenly it's cold? Young miss. Someone's coming. An old man and a young woman, who are they? Could it be that person's companion? No, there is no companion for such a horrible existence as Jiang Chen. One of them has low cultivation and the other's cultivation is high. I'm afraid they can't get into the eyes of Jiang Chen. I see. Pawns. Yes, that must be it. Cannon fodder level pawns. It looks like I'm still more important. Why am I a little upset? Strange, I've been living here for a while, and I've never seen anyone come and go, but she's a bit pretty, but she's a little bit bigger than me. This person is a bit annoying. Young miss. Maybe this is the young master's guest outside, but the young master is taking a lunch break. It's not good to have no one receive you, then let me entertain you. Hello, guest. Directly through. Ignore. Who are you? Young master is taking a lunch break. I can't let you disturb him. It's none of your business. She's really annoying. Girl. This is not appropriate, right? Humph. Arg, it's so cold. This girl. It's not appropriate to barge in like this. This old man's strength is not weaker than mine. Uncle Lon. Humph. Whoa. This is Phoenix true intent? Are you feathered Saintess Muyuwam? Now that you know who I am, how about getting out of the way? Oh, what's so great about feathered Saintess? Are we, the Void Tribe, afraid of you? Void Tribe? Void Tribe, that is the ancient race that has existed since ancient times. Although the Void race is a branch of the human race, unlike other forces of the human race, the Void Tribe is generally hidden in the mysterious small world, and they don't come out of their world easily. Even if the human race were to face extinction, they might not come. Therefore, even if we both are of the human race, the reputation of the ancient race in the human cultivation world is not very good. There are even rumors. The annihilation that occurred during ancient times has something to do with the survivors. No wonder they have contact with that being. It seems that Jiang Chen is some big evil backstage manipulator from ancient times, and now those plans have begun. But so what? I want to enter this place. It's not something you can stop. Arrogant. Void Tribe, I'd like to learn more. Achoo. What just happened? Ah, young master. Impossible. Our aura got suppressed. Why is it so cold? Oh right, why is there so much noise? Huh, it's Miss Yuang? Ah, business is coming. I was worried about not having money. Miss Yuang, you're a really rare guest, please come on in. Is this someone you know? Did you expect me to come here? The source of my physique has not been completely compensated, which is definitely a trap set by the other party. Come inside please, it's a little cold outside. Young master. Uncle Lon. Miss? What do you think the relationship between Mu Yuang and Senior would be? I can't fathom the realm of Senior, although the feathered Saintess is extremely talented, she can't get into Senior eyes. To say that there must be a relationship, it should be the Senior guiding the Junior. Senior, advising the younger generation? Uncle Lon has a point, although the feathered Saintess is really beautiful, but what kind of person is Senior? Not long ago, I didn't care about this, the reason for welcoming her with a smile, it must be Senior guiding the young. Yes, it must be, at most, it's just the relationship between a Senior and Junior. Unlike me, I've been living by his side, Senior has also been putting all his thought into the heavenly severing meridian, it can be said, that we get along day and night. If we're talking about relationships, it is me who's closer to Senior, that Mu Yuang was only treated with a smile because the Senior is kind-hearted, just like Tushinmo. But you may prefer a woman with strength and talent, so, I have to work harder too. Harder fighting. Let the young miss take care of her own affairs. Literary, breath, ease, gain permanent peace. Why is Miss Yuang here? Danger, this person is really too dangerous. Miss, are you alright? His tone is incomparably gentle, and his smile makes people feel good. The atmosphere around him is both peaceful and restful, making people unconsciously immersed in it. Recently, the small bit of income hasn't been enough. Fortunately, this girl is here. I must earn more this time, open with a business smile. I would have been attracted by this illusion if I hadn't been firm in my cultivation. I must stabilize my mind. Boss. The old painting last time really benefited me a lot, but there is something that I don't understand. It seems that there is something missing in the painting? I obviously said enough. I have long discovered the trap you set in the painting. I'd like to see how you explain it. What's missing? Think carefully. What is missing? How would I know what's missing? The picture of 1,000 miles of ice. I drew it very well. It should be good in all aspects. Since it has brushwork and artistic conception, how could there be something missing? Look at his expression. I know his method. I see. Does Miss Yuang observe the painting every day? Indeed. That's right, staring at that picture, what you understand is only the appearance, you haven't understood the true artistic conception. When painting, you only know the skin, not the bone. Artistic concept, yes, it is an artistic concept. No wonder though, that painting was made by me. Among them, my skill is superb and my artistic concept is extremely high. Although you also understand a little of the artistic concept, it's too early for you to see the whole picture. You're too young, that's right. What does that mean? Is it him saying I'm too obsessed with that painting? Or am I neglecting something else because I want to repair my constitution as soon as possible? But what did I overlook? Isn't this a person who deliberately leaves flaws in his paintings and wants to control me for himself? So, I'll show you another painting, and you'll understand. Wait, I remember it was placed in. What exactly does Jiang Chen mean? My brain hurts, don't think. It is the museum shelf where the sword gall and stone carvings were placed before. There is another item next to the sword gall? Does it say de Yen? Is it another item of the Great Yen dynasty? It looks familiar. I seem to have seen it in ancient books. There are all kinds of secret letters in the ancient book, including the design of that thing. It seems to be the same as the thing in front of me. Looks like seal of the Great Yen Emperor. This is really the seal of the Great Yen Emperor. Seal of the Great Yen Emperor. It was left by the first ancestor of the imperial dynasty of Great Yen Emperor. Holding it is equivalent to the Great Yen Emperor. It is like the heirloom seal of a mortal country. But this kind of thing is usually worn by the Emperor of Great Yen. How could it appear here? Unless the Great Yen Emperor took the initiative to take it out. Could it be? In order to defeat the Golden Winged Rock clan, the Great Yen Emperor did not hesitate to take out the Emperor's seal as a prize, and made a deal with Jiang Chen? This is equivalent to Great Yen taking out half of the country. In this way, Jiang Chen indirectly controlled the Great Yen Emperor. Scary, it's really scary. This person's means and plans are more terrifying than I expected. It's too dangerous here. What should I do? What should I do? I'd better run. I found it. Sorry to keep you waiting. Miss Yuang, look at this painting later. I think this painting is more suitable for you now. Humph? Weak, poor and helpless. It's too late to escape. What's happening? Since you say it's suitable, then it's suitable. Why am I so stupid to think about coming here to trade? That's skinning a tiger. If something happens, I may not even have any bones left, and fortunately, I didn't tell the Holy Lord about it, otherwise, the Levitation Holy Land would very likely suffer a catastrophe. Well, how do you know I'm right when you haven't even seen it? Why do I feel like I'm being forced to buy? I didn't threaten her, right? Boss, you have a profound realm. Everything you say is right. I, as a junior, just need to listen. What? Miss, why are you so polite? Please get up. I'd rather kneel. Then you can take this painting away. Well, same rules as before. I don't get it. Hurry up and get the business done. Old rules? So what is the price? Mu Yuhuang's perspective. Oh, I see. Just like last time, I can leave here after trading with him. Hurry up, hurry up. What else do I have on me that I can take out? The most valuable ice hairpin of the heavenly coal prison has been given to him last time. What I have on my body is not necessarily seen by the other party. What should I do? The Great Yen Emperor took out the Emperor seal to trade. If I take out something casually, it will definitely cause dissatisfaction. What a piece of shit. I want your life. I was wrong. Miss. There is only one last option. What is it? This. You can call it Phoenix Amber in cold prison. Well, is this thing good? This is even more expensive than the last ice hairpin. Is the painting worth it? It was Mu Yuan condensed from the origin of the ice phoenix body in the cold prison, and it contained the gem of the true intent of the ice phoenix. Although it is not a magic weapon, it is incomparable. This is equivalent to the life of Mu Yuan. Controlling this thing is equivalent to controlling the life of Mu Yuan. In other words, now, she is trading with her life. It can't be helped. The Great Yen Emperor also used half of the country. If I still use only some extraneous things as last time, it is absolutely impossible to satisfy the greed of this existence. Why do these evil and powerful people like to control others? Can't help it. Beep it, after all, he is still corrupt. Uncle Lan. What's wrong with Mu Yuan? I don't know. When she came, she was fine, but when she left, it was like she was running away. I'm afraid that she got benefits in the hands of the seniors, and don't want others to know. Each of the senior works contains various charm. At a glance, you can gain a lot. Unhappy, I also want to cultivate well, and let young master give me some advice. Humph, miss fighting. Levitation Mountain. I finally escaped. This time I paid a high price. In order to escape, I even gave out the origin source. Forget it. If I don't pay such a price, I may not be able to pull it out. Now there's only this painting left. I must take a good look at it. This is The chilling breath of this painting is so lofty. So, it's like this. I see. That man said that I care too much about the artistic concept of the painting, but ignored the painting itself. It means that I was born with a cold prison ice phoenix body. I only know that my body is strong but neglected to cultivate the spirit. That's why I'm missing a corner? I gradually understand all this. Just stare at this snowy mountain map. Although the snowy mountain is still a snowy mountain, but it is not isolated. But I see myself in snowy mountains located in the vast world. As time goes by, my spirit is stronger than before. The missing part of my origin spirit is being gradually repaired. The cold prison ice phoenix body and the power of the spirit seem to be combined together. This painting is really strong. Not only it can help my body repair the origin of my physique, it can also increase the cultivation of my spirit. Such means are simply too awesome. I'm afraid only saints can do such things. No, why did I begin to worship that man? That is an evil manipulator who wants to subvert the world. I also acquired this painting at a great cost. It's just a deal. There shouldn't be admiration. Forget it, calm down first, and get permanent peace. Is he now engraved into my soul? All of them aren't carrying money. Ascension Holy Land. Is he now engraved into the depths of my spirit? And I spent my phoenix true intent. I'm afraid my life is under his control. Let's take a step and see what happens. If it really comes to the day when my body and mind are completely controlled by him, I just need to hold my heart tightly. What brings you here? Face glowing, looking radiant. Tomorrow, I'm going to the Ascension's sacred realm. Ascension's sacred realm? That is the cultivation place belong to the Ascension Holy Land. Not only does it contain extremely strong heaven and earth spiritual energy, there are also the various perceptions left by the ancestors of the Holy Land, a treasure place. As long as they are enlisted as true heirs, they are qualified to go there and enter for retreat, but if one is not careful, the cultivator may be completely immersed in it, resulting in the closure of the soul, unable to free oneself. Previously Mu Yuang had also entered the Ascension sacred realm, and almost couldn't get out, so, at this moment, Mu Yunhuang is also a little afraid of not being able to get out, so she specifically said it. No matter how you say it, the two of them are sisters. Even if they had a fight before, they still have family affection. Then you be careful some. I will pay attention. Humph? Did you also go to senior? That's right. What am I afraid of? You've gotten a benefit from senior Jiang too. Benefits? I almost lost my life. If I didn't pay use my origin as payment, I wouldn't be able to escape. Where I go has nothing to do with you. Nothing to do with me. You think I want to care? What I can't stand now is that you have a poker face. What did you say? Senior Jiang was scary. But you got a benefit and took out the painting. If you really think so, give me the painting, I will return it to Senior Jiang. My sister is too shameful, preventing others from going to Senior Jiang, but you went there yourself. Return it? Are you kidding? I exchanged this for my life. Return it? Stop minding about my business. You should prepare to go to the Ascension sacred realm. Talk to me when you come out with real strength. Sure enough, I'm still afraid after I awaken my immortal phoenix body. Will it threaten her status? That's why I went to the place of Senior Jiang? Mu Yuang, I didn't expect you to have such a side. I didn't oppose you going to Jiang Chen. I even support you, but you really shouldn't be. You obviously took the benefits of others and slander Senior. Seniors did not do anything wrong to her. Mu Yuang, he is not a villain. She's really too much. She's really have one set on the surface and one set on the back. I never thought of shaking my sister's status as the saintess before. Now I've decided, when I come out from the Ascension sacred realm, I must fight for this saintess status. I've gotta get out of this anger. I gotta give Senior Jiang a surprise. Humph, I'm leaving. What the heck? In the Ascension Holy Palace. The old ancestor of Qingyun, Clear Sky, Holy Land will die soon due to old injuries, and he knew it himself, so he must have acted vigorously and resolutely in this fight, although I have great confidence in the cultivation and strength of our own ancestors. But now we are facing a deadly opponent. Are you all ready? Reporting to Patriarch, everything is ready. That old ancestor himself should also know about it, right? I know, but after knowing this, our old ancestor didn't choose to stop us. That's good. Remember, this matters except for the people present. Do not let anyone know. Yes. If this matter gets out, it'll definitely be a huge blow. No matter what, this matter must be kept secret. It's about 5,000 miles away from the Ascension's sacred realm. Yunlan, there are some things that must be done. In that battle back then, I lost the last move, and for me, it was a shortcoming. Now I'm not going to live long. Even if the result of this war is still the same as that of that year, but I did everything, I will not regret it. All right, I will accompany Grandpa. Worthy of being my blood descendant, Tantai Yunlan has been cultivating by my side since childhood, in order to produce another peerless expert. With such a physique descendant, my life is complete. All right, let's go, but there are still 3 days before the date of the battle. We can take our time. Yes. Eh? Grandpa, what's that? Why is there a cabin in the middle of nowhere? Wow, expert is playing the zither. The spiritual energy in the body began to boil again. The spiritual energy is increasing again. I just suddenly remembered I had not practiced with the zither for a long time and wanted to relax a little. Expert played every single note. They all contain high artistic conception. Such a technique can only be done by a celestial being. Even if we don't understand. Well, that's it for today. Humph? Uncle Lon, who is that? Not sure, but it's definitely not a simple person. The aura revealed by the visitor, intentionally or unintentionally, is very scary. Reveal. Eh? What's wrong with you? Did you play the zither just now? Ah, yes. It's really a superb skill. Is that a bench? Not long ago. There was a mortal there, of the 2 cultivators. The realm of one of them is in a good state. It is an old man. How can there be a mortal in this place? This place is very close to the Ascension Holy Land, and the spiritual crisis is born. Maybe there will be a life-threatening situation somewhere, and ordinary mortals can't survive at all. That said, since childhood, I have not seen a real mortal. Eh? The sound of a zither. It's a very strange sound. It is completely different from what I have encountered before. The music theory above, and that feeling, are all different. Music theory that has never been encountered before? Tantai Yunlan has never encountered this. Does that mean they are a saint? Let's go and have a look. We came to visit because I have studied the art of the zither a lot, but the more you immerse yourself in it, the more you feel that the path of music is vast. I wonder if I could ask you to listen to me play a piece of music? If there are any shortcomings, can you also give me some guidance? You're here because you want me to teach you how to play the zither? No problem, no problem. This beautiful woman's guqin looks much more expensive than the one I have, so, this old man and young woman may be good potential customers. Maybe we can start with the zither? Please, miss. I will try to eliminate all the distractions in my heart, and put myself in some kind of ethereal state. Playing the zither is special. It's not just about technique, it's also about injecting your own feelings. Uncle Lon, the sound of this woman's zither is not ordinary. Yes, the music she plays integrates with the surrounding world. There's an inexplicable artistic concept in it. And as she played, the aura of heaven and earth kept coming. I have never seen such a way to cultivate. Being able to cultivate while playing, and make your realm advance, it seems that only the legendary Heavenly Sound Holy Body could achieve this. Heavenly Sound Holy Body, there's no doubt she is the Qin Yun Holy Land's contemporary saintess? It seems that the old man is Qin Yunzi. Whether it is Tantai Yunlan, who has the Heavenly Sound Holy Body, or Qin Yunzi, both have an extremely prestigious existence in the entire cultivation world. I heard that Qin Yunzi was seriously injured when he was young. Now his life is not long. It seems that he wants to cultivate the Heavenly Sound Holy Body in the time he has left. Although I don't understand music, this Tantai Yunlan met the senior, and she will likely have a good future. That's right, let's wait and see. This song is called Soulmate. It's what I've felt recently. What do you think, senior? In the Holy Land, everyone reveres me because I'm a saintess, and they are in awe of me. But I've always been lonely, always looking for a soulmate who understands me, so I created this song. The song's style is a little exaggerated. Tantai Yunlan, with the Heavenly Sound Holy Body, she is the current saintess of the Qin Yun Holy Land. There is no need to cultivate, just by understanding true music Tao, becoming a saintess directly is a piece of cake. In the Holy Land, everyone respects her as the saintess, and the younger generation is in awe of her. The seniors were always doting and protective of her. But Tantai Yunlan knew it well. I'm different from all practitioners. The heavenly sound holy body is destined to be different. She is destined to be alone in her journey to understand the music Tao. The song soulmate is her inner cry to find a soulmate. But the song style is a little exaggerated. You've gone too far. Although my granddaughter is young, she's still an excellent musician. Your Excellency is being biased when saying that, aren't you? Your song soulmate is wonderful, but the meaning of it is too shallow. I know you want to convey the idea of finding a soulmate, but the arrogance that flows through the song is easy to sense. Your posture is too noble, and it's not about finding a soulmate, it's just pretentious, but it's normal. I think you have been pampered since childhood, and have not experienced any big ups and downs. What kind of music can you play? Though I don't know the music theory behind zither music, he is right. The protection of Qingyun Holy Land to Yunlan is indeed very good. We just want her to grow up. She has hardly experienced any hardship. I understand, Senior enlightened me. After Senior mentioned it, I do feel it too. When I played, I was really proud of myself. So, how should I change this song? Ah, Yunlan, you? Ah, what a relief, my granddaughter has finally grown up. There is no way to change it. This tune has been completely ruined. Senior, Yunlan has been studying music theory since she was a child. Can you say something nice to her? If she continues like this, she may be ruined, Yunlan. Ah. What for? Guests are one thing, but what I said is true. If you didn't hear it or accept it, I can't help you, if that's the case. How to improve such things, it can only be understood, but not expressed, so compare my piece with your own. If you know what the difference is, then there is still hope. If not, I advise you to give up this course before it's too late. Do you want to listen? Please enlighten me. Good. As the sound of the zither continued to deepen, everyone seems to have a special feeling. It was like entering a different world. The beautiful sound of the zither flowed between heaven and earth. The pleasant sound is like a spring in the mountains, gurgling and flowing. A blurred picture emerged. It was a noble cultivator. He was gifted with a love of music, and spent his days with the zither as his companion. One day, the cultivator was playing the zither in the mountains, and the after-song was a mere sound, but he found there was a mortal woodcutter standing in the mountains. He clapped his hands and cried out. The curious cultivator communicated with the woodcutter. He discovered that the woodcutter was also very good at music theory. Since then, the two of them became close friends and each other's soulmates, either exchanging ideas in the mountains or playing together. Unknowingly, 3 years had passed, and the cultivator temporarily left because of personal business. They agreed to meet again the next year when the flowers bloom, and play together again. But when they met again, the woodcutter fell ill and died half a year ago. When the cultivator heard the news, he was heartbroken and came to the woodcutter's grave. With tears in his eyes, he played a mournful song. After the song ended, the cultivator wept. The monk felt that no one in the world could understand his music without the woodcutter. He smashed the zither in his hand and vowed to never play it again in his life. The cultivator did live his life after that until his death. But he never touched any musical instrument again. As expected, Senior is an excellent musician. This is the real soulmate. Senior, what's the name of this song? A song that breaks my heart. Where can I find my soulmate? This piece is called High Mountains and Flowing Waters. High mountains, flowing waters. Please teach me. If you can take Yunlan as your disciple, I am willing to go through fire and water for you. Sure, but I will only teach music theory. Naturally, Yunlan still has not paid respect to the master. Thank you, master. Good, good. But learning music theory requires patience. I wonder if you can come every day from now on? That's easy. I'll build a wooden house next to you. What? Uncle Lan, this Tantai Yunlan will not live here for a long time, right? That seems to be the case. Last time it was Muyuang, and now it's the saintess of the Qingyun Holy Land. Don't worry, Tantai Yunlan is a disciple, just a disciple. That's right, master and disciple, that's 2 generations still. My side has a better chance. I must work hard in the future, and surpass them. Humph? Not to mention these stone carvings and paintings. If I'm not mistaken, that should be the 9 heavenly cold prison ice emperor hairpin, and the amber containing the true phoenix intent, and the Tushan fox clan. Surprisingly, There is also the seal of the great Yen Emperor. Previously, the reason why the great Yen dynasty was able to defeat the Golden Winged Rock clan, no one knows how the great Yen dynasty was victorious, only that it was a crushing and stunning sword. Could it be related to this person? Old man, you're not going to live long. You're right, I really won't live long. Have you ever thought of treating it? I haven't just thought about it, I have used many methods, but none of them have worked. When I was young, I, Qin Yunzi, was a powerful person with a prominent reputation in the cultivation world. At that time, I had the same vigorous body as you, handsome, charming, elegant and unrestrained. It can be said I was powerful and unrivaled in the world, but I would have never thought that an injury caused by all my carelessness in my early years would unexpectedly hurt my origin. But as the ancestor of Qin Yun Holy Land, I didn't just sit around and wait for death. For so many years, I have been using the resources of the entire Holy Land, various millennium spiritual medicines, various magic weapons and magical powers, even the immortal pills that prolong life. I have tried it all, but to no avail, so I watched my lifespan slowly dry up. I've been desperate for years. The only thing I want to do now is finish the war and help cultivate Ta Yunlan. As for the other things, I have long looked away. Gantz, I can continue to live, even if I am very nostalgic at heart, but this is my destiny, I accepted it. Stop, wait. There is no need to part with life and death like this. That just means all your past methods were wrong. Old man, you're exaggerating. I think you can still be saved. If the method is right, your problem can be easily solved. It's useless. Eh? What, did you just say easy? You mean my injury is easy to solve? Don't get so excited. I'm afraid your heart can't handle it. Although you're old, your body is still in good shape. The problem is not in medicine, but in exercise. How do I explain? By the way, you know about wellness, right? Exercise wellness. It seems that this expert doesn't understand. My origin is injured, and my lifespan is depleting. In other words, I have lived till the end, and even the pills that increase longevity are useless, not to mention exercise and wellness. How is that possible? You don't know that this method is not useful for me. If I say it works, it works. It depends on whether you want it or not. If you don't want to, I won't force you. Ah, this. Then I'll try. That's right. I have something especially suitable for you. Wait a moment, I'll go get it. It seems that I still haven't stopped thinking. At the sight of hope to live, or to instinctively want to seize. The so-called longevity depletion, that cannot be continued by any method, unless it can rejuvenate the body, live a second life. But this kind of thing has not happened since ancient times. Forget it. Let's give it a try. Sorry to keep you waiting. Take a look at this. Spring Life book. This is? What a rich vitality. How is that possible? I just saw the 4 words on the cover. I feel like my vitality is coming back. This is what I wrote some time ago, when I had nothing else to do. It incorporates my various perceptions on the path of medicine. Open it, and have a look. I would like to see it. Sure, as long as you keep healthy on this, it's absolutely right. It might even let you change completely, but it is definitely not a problem to live for a while. By the way, focus on the first page of the exercise. That's a choreographed exercise based on my perception of life. Practice it every day. It's definitely good for your condition. Too scary. This is too scary. As if the endless and rich vitality between heaven and earth were pouring into my body. The movements on each page are extremely exquisite, embodying various principles of heaven and earth. Just by looking at it, you'll reap endless rewards. And there is also the physical and spiritual recuperation, which is even more mysterious, to be sure, as long as I follow the exercise pose and physical conditioning. I don't need 2.5 years. Live a second life. What do you think after reading it, am I right? I have a great deal of interest in this book. You're right, this is something that will definitely solve my current situation. Who the beep are you? This book is really amazing. I'll read 2 more times. Every time I read it, I get a new insight. This book really amazing. The magic is you. Venerable Sir is really a man of knowledge. It really took me a lot of work to write this book. What, you wrote it? Then this book is too valuable. I can't accept such a treasure for nothing. What you say is different from what you did. It's okay, just take it. After all, you're part of my disciples' family. It's not a big deal to take out a book like this. This expert. Not only his cultivation is unfathomable, even his realm is also extremely high. If this book was placed outside, it must be something that all the powerful cultivators would fight for. This person can take it out at will without asking for any return. This is a truly peerless expert. But this book is really too valuable. This expert can easily take it out, but I can't accept it for free. There is a price to pay for anything, especially such things. In this case, it has to be. I, Qin Yunzi, have been in the world for thousands of years, and I know everything very well. If you really want to give it to me, I must give something in exchange. Look, this object in exchange for this book, is it feasible? Personally carved by the ancestor of Qin Yun Holy Land, this is the only one in the world. With this order, you can make the Qin Yun Holy Land do 3 things unconditionally. In other words, hold this order, even the Holy Master of Qin Yun Holy Land needs to bow down. Naturally. Jiang Chen doesn't even know this. It's not gold nor silver, but it should be exchangeable for some money, right? That's all. The Qin Yun Holy Order was then casually placed by Jiang Chen next to the Great Yan Emperor's seal, and Qin Yunzi intended to stay here for a while. What Qin Yunzi wants most now is to thoroughly study this book of health preservation. Grandpa, just now the master invited you in. Is something wrong? Your grandpa may not need to die. Grandpa you? At the same time, everyone in Ascension Immortal Palace. And it's evening time. When Jiang Chen came out, he found that the new cabin has been built. Jiang Chen didn't think much, and started preparing for dinner on his own, an extra meal for 2. All this seems so natural, except for the little fox who just woke up from a deep sleep. What's going on? There is another old and young person, and these 2 are even more powerful. I just slept a little longer. We don't have to eat anymore. Hee, it's a pity if you don't eat it. Why are the little fox's eyes a bit strange? Forget it. Let's talk after eating. I now have 7 tails. As long as I continue to eat, it will not take long for my divine pulse to recover. This meal, it's full of vitality. Surprise? I really haven't seen the world. And the next few days, on one hand, Jiang Chen continued to do acupuncture on Su Linger. Su Linger had seen progress because of the treatment. The effect of the heavenly yin severing meridian is getting weaker and weaker. On the other hand, Jiang Chen began to teach Tantai Yunlan about music theory. This was like a guiding light for Tantai Yunlan. Many of the things she didn't understand were alluded to, and then understood completely. Tantai Yunlan felt like she had arrived in heaven. Lastly, Jiang Chen also answered Qin Yunzi from time to time with some knowledge about health and wellness. Although life has been a bit busy, Jiang Chen still enjoys it. After all, he faces 2 beautiful girls every day. And during this time, Su Linger and Tantai Yunlan also began to get to know each other. From the beginning, they didn't know each other, but in the end, they became soulmates. As for Uncle Lan and Qin Yunzi, they often talked and understood each other. Sometimes, it's good to have a good friend in life, even if it's not a soulmate. Such a peaceful day made the 4 cultivators very comfortable. They even recalled the days when they cultivated in the past and clearly yearned for immortality. Why should they fight and kill? And so, the days passed. It seemed peaceful and beautiful. Until this day. So, the place where Mo was imprisoned, is it near here? Looks like there's a guest. And the guest is not good. Jiang Chen at this time. During lunch break. What should we do? Senior is taking a nap right now. As long as he doesn't go to Yuhua City, Jiang Chen will take a nap for about 2 hours every day. This sleeping face should never be disturbed. I'll go and meet him. The ancestor is about to take action. There should be nothing to worry about. It doesn't matter if anything happens. With the means of the seniors, even if it's a powerful existence, it's impossible to break in. If Senior wakes up, who knows what he'll do? That's pretty scary. I'm afraid no one can bear it. Snoring. Hilo. This aura. Qin Yunzi, what are you doing here? Go back, don't come any closer. Don't block my way, I have business with the mortal in the house. Even if you are the ancestor of the Qin Yun Holy Land, you can't stop me from saving my daughter. Save your daughter? Are you misunderstanding something? Let me tell you, it's not too late to turn back. You can't beat the person you're looking for. Put away your demonic energy. Do not disturb his sleep, then we can talk more about it. Fox Emperor of the Tushan Fox clan. Don't disturb his sleep. Sleeping with my daughter? What nonsense are you talking about? Humph, Qin Yunzi is no better than that. Who are you? What the hell is that book? Whatever. Take this. Fox Emperor, I hope you listen to my advice. Behind me an extremely strong person is in seclusion. If you offend him, let alone your daughter, even you will be severely punished. Oh? Really? Still not listening. I can't drag this out any longer. However, in any case, we must not let Senior be disturbed. What a proud and war-loving little cutie. This is the only way to do it. Burning immortal blood. What's that? He sealed off all the sky around him, spanning thousands of miles. This is the strength of a truly powerful human race. If so, then let's have a thorough battle. Tushan Immortal Fox Claw. Qinyan Sky Prison's Finger. This noise? Is this the real strength of the Qin Yun ancestor? Grandpa, he burning immortal blood, what should we do? I'm worried that he... It's okay. We still have Senior. Qin Yun will be fine. Yes, Senior is still here. It's going to be okay. Although you used burning immortal blood, you won't last long. If this continues any longer, you're bound to lose, and the result of losing is... only one word. Death. I'm so scared, just go ahead. He actually gave in. I specially brought the most precious nine-tailed fox clothes I haven't yet used, but it's important to save my daughter. I don't have time to think much. This is? What's going on here? Animals are close friends of humans. Humans are the partners that animals depend on. Humans have evolved from animals to intelligent, advanced creatures. There is always an inextricable relationship with animals. This too? It's so cute, isn't it? Give a hug? No matter how hard he tried, he couldn't get rid of him. It was as if he had never cultivated, which made him incomparably frightened. Has my cultivation been abolished? The Fox Emperor just remembered Qin Yunzi's warning, so what the other side said was true. Who's that handsome guy? I already said it, but you just don't listen to advice. Look over there. Senior, this scent? This aura? Fox Emperor, I've already warned you. It's a good thing Senior didn't get angry and just let you turn to your original form. What the hell is that existence? A true supreme being, suspected of being an ancient saint-like existence. It can't be. If it was an ancient saint, how could they be in the wilderness? The ancient saints had methods against the heavens, and had no other obsessions other than becoming immortals. And this is where he lives in seclusion. Why didn't you tell me sooner? I already told you before. But you didn't listen and went your own way. In ancient times, the Fox Emperor clan was very powerful, but because of this, it also led to some of them being captured and raised in captivity by some of the strongest. They treated them as pets, and my daughter was captured. It shouldn't. Qin Yunzi, what should I do? It's okay. Father. Moer. Father. Moer, are you okay? Have you been bullied? How have you been during your stay here? Senior is very kind to me. Watch me if you don't believe it. It's the first time I've heard this fox talk. You're really okay? Father, I also knew you'd be worried. But look at this, you can absolutely rest assured. Whoa, so cute. This. 7 tails, you actually evolved to 7 tails? But haven't you always been a 6 tails since before? What the hell is going on? This and so. I haven't even heard of such things. Some food can be used to evolve. You're serious? If I can get that kind of food, let alone the entire clan, as long as some of the geniuses in the clan take it. The rise of the Tushan Fox clan is only a matter of time. But it was given to my daughter, who's in Senior's care. And the rest. And I came aggressively before, wanting to take action against him. Within the entire clan, there is actually a person with a 7 tails bloodline, which is enough. Any more than that is insatiable greed. That Senior took care of my daughter like this. What's more, he helped her evolve. What great kindness is this? But what about me? The figure that emerges from the convergence of infinite Tao rhymes, everyone present also naturally senses it, gradually dissipates into the entire world. Once again, returning to calm, that Senior did not take this matter to heart. Father, Senior is magnanimous. I was reckless. Being able to follow Senior is your great destiny. No matter what happens in the future, you can't leave without permission from Senior. Also, if possible, you must repay his great kindness in the future, and a few of you, from now on, more will need your care. If she does anything wrong, just give her a lesson. Don't worry, Senior Fox Emperor. Father, go and meet Senior, he is very gentle, and will definitely not blame you. I won't go, Senior forgave my recklessness, that is already a great mercy. If I go again, it won't be good if I make him unhappy. Just like that, the Fox Emperor set off on his way back. Tu Shanmo still has a heartless look. Then, Father, take care on the way, give my regards to the old ancestor, and when there is a chance, I will come back to see you. Filial Piety Trio.